I don't think we're going to see that much effect here, because most of the time when people are buying here in the region, they're actually selling another property. So they've realized an economic gain and they've built up some equity from their last property. So they're buying with more than 10% down anyways.
It seems like every 2 or 3 years we see changes to our lending regulations, and the changes that were announced today I don't think will be any different than the changes that we've seen over the last 10 years or so. I don't foresee them having a dramatic impact on the real estate market here in the Fraser Valley.
In Fort McMurray, I think buyers that have been sitting on the fence for the last couple of months are finally going to have the push that they needed to get off the fence and purchase. For sellers, I think that there's an opportunity for the next 2 months to get your home sold. So maybe some of the people that would have put their house on the market a little bit later in early spring are going to do it a little bit sooner and take advantage of this little influx that I think we're going to see until the 15th of February.
I don't think the new federal mortgage rules are going to have a major effect in the local Winnipeg market. With our average price for a residential detached home being right around the $300,000 mark, I don't think that the tiered down payment level will affect us greatly.
It's not 10% on the entire amount. It's 10% on what is above $500,000. For example, here in Langley, BC, the average sale price today of a detached property is $750,000. So that's 5% on the first $500,000, which is $25,000 down, and then 10% on the remaining $250,000, which is another $25,000, for a total of $50,000, and not 10% of the entire amount, which would be $75,000.
On a whole, I do think that this is really good for the industry. It helps balance things out. It helps make sure people who are buying can afford what they are buying.
This isn't an added cost. You're actually probably going to save more money in the long run.
This is good fiscal advice for people, because we see too often people are overextending themselves. Maybe now's the time for them to think about looking into outlining areas where houses are more affordable, or perhaps looking into a townhouse instead of a house, or a condo instead of a townhouse, and building up your equity over time, which is what real estate is all about.